When I tell you I am tired of the snow, I am tired of the cold. We're in spring. It's my season and it's tourist season and it's still snow. Um I just let I just this is the longest winter. Literally I got here September of last year. September? It was September. Snow started coming like the end of October, mid to end of October. It's about to be May. You feel me? Um, oh, I'm so glad I won't be here for my birthday. I won't be here. I know that. I know that. I know that for sure. And I was even told they get snow in July, so it's just like, you know what? Never say never, folks. Never say never. I told myself in what was that 20 winter of 2014, 2015, I went to go work at a ski resort in Washington State. And growing up in the Carolinas, the most we got snow, but it was only soft for like maybe an hour or 2 hours, and then it just turned to ice, right? So naturally in the South, everything gets shut down because we don't have the means to like plow, blah blah blah. So I had never had the experience of digging my car, and at the time I had like a small SUV. Saturn View had that joint for like 10 years, nine, I don't know, maybe a little bit less than that, almost 10 years. I got it when my mom gave it to me when I was 17. Yeah, it was my senior, whatever. Anyways, and I had a small SUV and knew nothing about um, digging your car to snow, cleaning snow off your car, like any of that shit. Didn't know anything. My mom, like, we just got snow tires put on the car because it was my first time driving to the West Coast from um, North Carolina. So I drove from North Carolina to Washington State. And we are just like, oh, snow tires, that'll do it. The fucking, the fucking will. Oh my gosh, that was such an experience. Front wheel drive only. I've never had an all wheel drive car or 4 wheel drive. Um, that would be like, cause those are more expensive, and that would definitely be something like that I would upgrade to in the future, or just add on to, you know, a sibling for my baby that I have now. But boy, when I tell you, like after that season of walking to work in snow, fucking just like knee deep, digging your car out of snow constantly, constantly. I was like, I'm never working snow again. I'll never. I told all my friends, my family, I will never work in the fucking snow again. I was all geeked to go out there because I hadn't experienced real snow, and that was me my first time. I promise you, after 2 weeks, I was over it. I was over it. Never say never because that was 2014, 2015, that winter. It's 2023, and I have worked in the snow and negative temperatures consistently since 2014, 2015. I just be talking shit. I just, like, at this point, I don't say I'm not going to do something ever again because somehow, some way, I end up doing it. Let me just show y'all. Let me just show y'all. I don't know, it's just fucking with my mood. It's fucking with my mood. Oh, good morning. I overslept. It's like almost 9 a.m. I was supposed to get up a little bit earlier. Wanted to go on a little hike while it was still sunny, and because it's supposed to rain, or not rain, sorry, snow again at like 5 o'clock. So I wanted to get on a little hike, and it's so pretty. It's cold as hell, but whatever. I can't wait forever to like try to go hiking because it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow, and I know it's spring. I know it's just whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna get ready, and I'm actually gonna be putting on some makeup. I bought some new makeup, and I want to try it out, see how it does against like I don't know if I'll actually be sweating today because it's so cold, but I just want to see how it holds up, you know. Um, yeah, so let's go hiking. So it's windy as shit, cold as shit. Nose is just draining, and the path is still pretty much covered in snow in some areas. So I'm having to try to, like, you know, look out for like the little section that show me where I'm supposed to be. But Lord have mercy. So that looks like, okay, I see it. See, and then I'm walking through this and I'm like sinking like knee deep. This shit is unreal. All right, I will check in later when I get through this some way, somehow. So this vlog is all over the place. Hiking didn't work out because the pathway is completely covered in snow. It started off okay because it was like semi-covered in snow, like the beginning of it. And I could tell where, okay, let me just walk around here and then the path will pick up at this place and blah, blah. But then I got to a point where the whole, like in the middle of the woods, the whole thing was just covered in snow. And I was like, I don't know what direction to go in because there's only signs when you reach certain points. So the hike was a bust. Didn't finish it. Don't know when that snow's gonna melt because right now in this wonderful spring season, snow is on and off. It was hailing yesterday. Hail. I'm gonna put that video in right here. It was hailing yesterday. But yeah, so I just came back and I was just like, fuck it. We just gonna wait till summer. Cause there's so much snow back there, like feet of snow, and I don't know until it actually gets hot, if that is even a possibility out here, for that to melt. But it was good to get like a little fresh air for a little time. I thought about walking along the road, but it's so like curvy because, you know, in mountains, so everything just whoosh, 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 whoosh. And people be flying around those curves. And I was like, and I wear my headphones like everywhere, working out, just, I like my music. And the last thing I want to be remembering as my time on earth is have my headphones on and then just getting plowed over, you know? So decided just to come on back. I ordered groceries for delivery for like 5 to 9, somewhere in that time window. So hopefully they get here and they meet me where they're supposed to meet me. We'll see. The first time I did it, the guy came to, because the cabin I live in is behind, it's like, depending on how you look at the lodge, it's either in front of the lodge or behind the lodge, depending on how you look at your view in the lodge. But he met me in the lobby, outside the lobby, as I was waiting for him out there. And the second time I ordered, it was like there was during like a snowstorm, but it was like in the morning. I made sure to put the delivery for the morning, like right as the snow was coming in, and he just kind of dropped it wherever. And so I thought he didn't deliver my groceries because I was watching on like a little map, like you can track, you know, where your driver is, like DoorDash basically. And he made it and I didn't see him, and it was like, oh, your groceries are dropped off. I'm like, ain't nobody give me shit. It's like, where is my stuff? And so I was calling the store. I called the third party, which was DoorDash, because I order groceries through Safeway and they go through DoorDash. I didn't know who they went through originally until the second time. Called them and I was like, yo, I need a refund. I didn't get my shit. Like, can somebody at least call him, figure out where my shit is, whatever. As I was pissed for like 30 minutes, and then one of my coworkers was like, hey, they dropped off your food at our cabin. I'm like, You can't even put in instructions to get to the cabin. What made you just drop off groceries at the cabin? And if my roommate, and not my roommate, sorry, if my coworker hadn't been there, like, if he wasn't home to tell me that, like, I don't know. I was like, okay, but then I did the right thing because they had, at that point, because it had been like an hour and some change, they had already started processing the refund. But I did the right thing and I called them back and I was like, hey, my groceries did get delivered. I called the store and I called um, DoorDash and I called um, the store's helpline or whatever, customer service line, to stop the processing of the refund to make sure he got his tip and everything and make sure I wasn't like getting something for free because turns out he did deliver it. He just dropped it off in the fuck ton in the middle of nowhere. That wasn't my address. So yeah, so we'll see how today goes. Um, but yeah, it's my day off. I just been chilling. I'm so excited about my birthday. Oh my goodness. I'll be gone for 3 days. I've pretty much booked everything, all the activities. There was a specific restaurant I wanted to eat at, but they don't take reservations like on certain weekdays, and my birthday happens to fall on a Tuesday, and that happens to be one of the weekdays they don't take reservations. So it was either like I'm still trying to decide, should I just show up and see if if it's crowded or whatever. Um, because they had this like butternut squash ravioli with like all these veggies that sounded good. And that's the other thing, because I'm pescatarian, I'm looking for places that have like variety and that offer um, things besides meat, but like a good variety of things besides meat, not just like, oh, I can get salad or pasta, something, you know, a bunch of things. So yeah, I can't wait to show y'all like the main activity because I'm so geeked. Like, I'm such an adrenaline junkie. It's so ridiculous. I'm so excited about this activity. I can't wait for y'all to see. I'm so excited. I just need to figure out outfit. It's only 3 days that I'm doing this trip, and my friend's coming with me. We're gonna meet up there, and so I need to figure out outfits, hair, all this other stuff. Um, just keep it simple, but like cute. I think for dinner is the only thing that I want to be like dressy for. But we'll see. Um, I'm excited because I haven't worn anything but like beanies and hoodies and coats and boots since September. You know what I mean? Like I know back home everybody's enjoying the t-shirt weather and looking all good and stuff. Cause this summer I'm ready to just let the skin out. Like I'm trying to get my chest tattooed. Um, we'll see how that goes. I'm still looking for it. Like I want a female artist. Um, Nothing against men or whatever, because I've only had one female artist, tattoo artist, and she actually just did like my arm, like my sleeve. And no, I had two. The one who did this side and the one who did, ooh, paint off the one who did this tattoo. But the ones on my body, like my back, my rib cage, those were all men. And but for this one, I'm just like, because I'm gonna have to put like pasties on my nipples, basically, for where I want the tattoo at. I would just rather have a woman. So I've been looking for somebody to do that. So there's like small things, like small activities that I'm still trying to put together. But for the most part, like the major one and other stuff, it's been cool. Even the little B&B that I found, oh, it's gonna be. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I told myself, um, manifested the whole, because I'm just know my 30s are gonna be like the best decade. Um, because my 20s were so shitty. Like there was fun moments, but it was a lot of growing, a lot of growing. And so now I don't know, my 30s. I don't know if it's weird, but it's like they're gonna be delicious. If that's That's the best way for me to describe it. It's just gonna be delicious. Like it's all gonna come together um, in the way it's supposed to, and I'm gonna let it come together in the way that it's supposed to, and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, just waiting on groceries. Gonna chill and come back later.